Hello friends, my name is Din Sethi. Welcome to Lifestyle with Din. On the 27th episode of D-TALkS, we're going to talk about digital hygiene, TikTok versus YouTube, CarryMinati and Dr. Disrespect. I will show you what the relationship is between all of them. So keep watching. Roll credits. First of all, my deepest gratitude and big ups to all the influencers in the world and all the people who are learning a lot from the internet these days. We are in the lockdown and we have seen that the influence of the digital world has enhanced like anything over the last 2 or 3 months. Videos which were having fewer views are getting massive attention. Everyone is becoming an online coach, and every serial or movie that happens to release is getting the best viewership in the world. That is because people have time and people are online. So we have to keep in mind that me as a holistic life coach pays attention to all these trends happening and how it influences our mental health, our emotional health, spiritual health and physical health. So with that being said, I have created this little video to help you and inform you about digital health and hygiene practices that any contributor or consumer of the digital world should be aware of. First of all, the latest trend that's going on in the market is the war between TikTok and YouTube. My one line answer to that is any medium in life is not wrong. It's the perception of the person using it which makes it right or wrong. There are good people on YouTube, there are good influencers on TikTok, and there are worse and bad people on both. So the war is not between the social media handles, the war is between the humans who either choose hype or they choose depth. Hype means getting more popularity and more eyes and getting more likes, more shares, more subscriptions and getting more brand connections, more money. And depth means actually influencing someone and changing someone's life. That is the difference between the perspective towards looking at these social media versions. Secondly, first of all, a lot of respect to CarryMinati. He is doing a good job in terms of getting an audience. I always am not in acceptance of his hyperactive, abusive nature, but that's what sells in the Indian market. Most of these Indian influencers are influenced by Westerners who have been running their channels for a longer time. They sometimes copy, sometimes get inspired and create desi versions of their profiles and their gimmicks. Gimmicks means a perception, a picture that the world, that the artist or the content creator shows you. That's a gimmick. A gimmick can be maybe just wearing this and spectacles and changing my style of speech and being more active and energetic. That's a gimmick, and that's what people use and create in order to associate and align with people, because the consumer always looks for entertainment. They have this instant gratification need which is always seeking entertainment. And even with serious issues these days, we see doctors, advocates on TikTok and everything, they are wanting to make things entertaining. Life coaches like me want to create entertainment along with education. But what happens is the audience has to realize there's a difference between entertainment and education. So what Ajay Nagar is doing, I have utmost respect for him and what he's amassed over the last few years. He's very young also. He, as per Google, earns $3,000, around about 2 lakh rupees per month from YouTube, without endorsements, without any subscriptions or other sponsorship deals that he has. Similarly, there is this YouTuber, famous YouTuber, he's on Twitch as well. His name is Dr. Disrespect. His name is Dr. Disrespect, and he earns 25 times more money from the same mediums as Ajay Nagar does. And his sources might be different, but he's also an influencer. So my point of telling all these things is both for the influencer and the people who want to be people like Dr. Disrespect, CarryMinati, who want to earn, who want to be self-sufficient, who want to work on their passions and create good videos. This is especially for you and your digital health and hygiene. Always keep in mind this one thing. After winning 2 consecutive awards in I think 2017, 16, 17 or 17, 18, Dr. Disrespect took a 2-year break or 1-year break from his creation of videos. And any creator would know how important it is to be very repetitive and persistent in sending and uploading videos. He took a 1.5 or 2 year break because of mental health issues, because of domestic issues at home. So in all, the holistic health is really important for even an influencer or the people who want to become an influencer. If you don't take care of your holistic health, if you don't take care of your mental, physical, emotional and spiritual health, you might get quick richness, quick fame, but then you will lose it very quickly, and then you will have to work on your health very quickly and then get back into the drive. So please keep that in mind, and also keep this in mind that the hype versus depth war which goes on in the social media market is really important. Be a good human being, be in connection with all your clients, be in a very deep relationship with all your connections or your subscribers or your relationships online, rather than go after hype, like I want more likes, more. Because see, if even celebrities posting pathetic pictures get a lot of likes, and good influencers who are giving knowledgeable content which is research backed, which is also entertaining, they get very few likes. But the depth of relationship and the fulfillment a person gets through that, which the artist or which the creator who's creating good content gets, is much more. And most of these celebrities, actors who are working on hype live empty lives, live hollow lives, and they have less contentment. That being said, I have no rights to demean anyone. Everyone has chosen their profession and everyone is doing a good job, but at the same time, these are the differences we have to look at when we are talking about digital health and hygiene. Now we'll come to digital hygiene and the physical and mental aspects of it. The physical aspects of it is, we are consuming a lot of content these days. Obviously we have to take breaks. Our eyes and our brain have a certain capacity of energy, so we have to always keep that in check. Take your breaks, always use night filters, try to sleep early. All these little things have to be kept in mind. Use cucumbers to keep on your eyes, keep them in the fridge, cut them, keep them in the fridge for 2 to 3 minutes, keep them on your eyes, relax your eyes, relax your mind. Do a lot of breath work. I will be sharing some Zoom sessions now, so that I can help people do these things with me, where I teach them breath work, where I teach them or give them all these tips in terms of using things around you to relax your mind and your eyes, because we are consuming a lot of content. And I understand we can't run away from it right now. Lockdown has called us to be more connected also with the digital world, and it is not always a bad thing. So we have to balance these things, and I will be creating that balance through my Zoom session. So you can message me. My social media links are below. You can message me and I can arrange a specific session for you or a group if you want. So with that being said, again, there are tools which will help you better absorb these things. The physical things I have told you, the eyes, the head, these are very important. Along with your posture, you bend forward and watch, you look down and watch. That is wrong. You have to always keep an erect spine, and we have exercises so that we don't stoop too much, because that is bad for your obesity and your entire posture. So that being said, there are mental issues also. Always look for people who are authentic, who don't write too much or are not reading out of a script, who are not copying so much of the Westerners but are creating inspired versions of themselves. These are the attributes of good creators. These are the attributes of good human beings, because fame, the number of likes, followers, doesn't always equate to authenticity or goodness. Keep that in mind. Also, all the creators, contributors who are doing too much, because this is a very good time, a prosperous time for the online industry. People think that doing too much and giving too much information very quickly will be beneficial, and they will get more eyeballs and they will be revered. Or even if you are doing selflessly like me, I also am sometimes guilty of giving too much information too soon. You have to understand that your own mental health is also in question. Keep that in mind. Create a balance. I know that it is a good time for us to help others out, but not at the expense of our own mental health. We don't have to lose our own minds in order to give people good content. Firstly, research. Do scientific research, do analysis. If you are spontaneous, create notes, and always back whatever you say with good, relevant scientific backing. If you are creating entertaining content, space it out in a way that there is a lot of creativity in it. You don't reduce the creativity just because you want to give a lot of content. And always flow. You don't have to be forced by anything or time. You just have to flow and create content which is creative, at the same time educational, at the same time having a deep impact on the world, because whatever you say is also changing the way people live their lives, not only making them entertained for a while. So please don't wear the mask of entertainment and say that I was just entertaining, I didn't know that someone would commit a suicide because of it, or someone would get poisoned because of it, or someone would get hurt because of it. Entertainment has to be very healthy and hygienic. So please keep that in mind. Everyone is listening to you, everyone looks up to you, all these influencers. So it is our responsibility as influencers to guide the world towards the right side. Also with consumers, don't forward useless stuff. Mat karo forward is a concept that's going on in the world. I say always look at the validity of whatever you're hearing or listening. Always go to Google, type research paper and whatever you have learned, and only after that share it with your loved ones or everyone else. I know it is very the in thing to be useful to people, but not at the expense of spreading misinformation. So always keep these things in mind. This video is meant to make you digitally aware, digitally healthy and hygienic. I will be creating separate Zoom sessions to help you out more in depth with all of this. Hope everyone has a beautiful day. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe only if you find the value in this video very appealing. Take care.